Hello! In this video, I will review how to register for classes using Navigate. Before I do so, I would like to refer you to our website at ppcc.edu for the latest COVID-19 updates and how this may affect the types of instructions we offer and what that looks like semester to semester. If you look at the yellow bar, that will give you the current, most latest protocols, plans, and updates regarding COVID-19. The green bar will give you information with regards to the type of instructions and what the classes will look like semester to semester. Assuming you are in the correct major or have already met with your academic advisor and are ready to register for classes, simply click up above here where it says Planner. Your planner is adapted to the major that you selected on your application or the major that you changed to using the Change of Major e-form. In this example, this student has selected Business Transfer Major as his major. So therefore, his plan suggestions, in other words, the list of classes that are recommended that he take, are listed in the order that he take them. You don't necessarily need to take them in that order, although for some you do. So again, have a conversation with your academic advisor to make sure that you are doing this part correctly. Also, some courses will require a prerequisite or a co-requisite. A prerequisite is a class you would need to take before being able to take the class you want. A co-requisite is a class that you pair. In other words, you have to enroll in the class you want along with another class as well. To get these authorized, they need to go through an academic advisor. To begin to create your academic plan for the upcoming semesters, simply click on Add a New Term. The upcoming semester is Spring 2021. This is how you add terms. You can also plan ahead for Summer 2021 as well as Fall 2021. This will allow you to plan ahead and make a rough schedule for yourself. In this view, you are only in the planning phase, not registering at all. If you look at the current and upcoming terms, it'll give you the term status. In other words, when registration opens. For Spring 2021, currently, you are able to register for classes, meaning that the registration is open. For Summer 2021, registration opens June 1st. And for Fall 2021, registration opens August 30th. To make a general plan for your upcoming semesters, simply drag and drop the class that you would like to take for each semester. Let's say, for example, that for spring you know that you are only able to take one class. You simply drag and drop it here. Perhaps in the summer, your schedule becomes more open and you're able to take a couple more. So for summer, we're going to go ahead and add 2 courses. This is just an example, and of course for you this might look completely different. I will like to emphasize here that we are simply in the planning phases, right? Once you are ready to register for that specific semester, simply click on View and Edit Schedule. However, if you would like to make a change, simply click on these 3 lines here and you can remove it from the term. I'm going to bring it back in just to be able to show you how to register for a course. So we're going to go ahead and click on View and Edit Schedule. I would like to also bring your attention to, it shows you here how many credits you're tentatively registering for the specific semester. Your Navigate Planner will offer you the possibility to block out your busy time. This will ensure that whatever options they give you for that specific class that you're trying to register for will be outside of your busy times. For example, you can simply drag and drop. Let's say that you work Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 7 to 1. You can block off your busy time. However, you can also click on this Preferences wheel here and be even more specific about the types of classes, times and days that you would like to participate in. So, the very first question it asks you about your preferences is what type of class would you like to take? At PPCC, we offer many options for you. If you are a student that you know for your life currently you only want to take online courses, then only select the PPCC, CCC Online, as well as the PPCC Online courses. This will only show you courses that are offered online. You can also do a combination. So for example, if you know that you wouldn't mind taking some on-campus courses at the Centennial campus, you can also check that as well. You can fill out your busy times here or fill them out on your schedule and simply update your preferences. I would like to give at this time a little bit more information about our online courses. As you note here, one of them is called CCC Online, while the other is only PPCC Online. Both of them will be offered through Pikes Peak Community College. You will only be considered a Pikes Peak Community College student when you enroll in these. However, classes that you enroll for that are labeled under CCC Online might be instructed. In other words, your professor or your instructor might not work for PPCC. They might be an instructor at a different community college within the Colorado Community College system. If COVID was not the case currently, the benefit to enrolling in a PPCC online course is that, versus a CCC online course, is that you're able to have office hours on campus. However, due to COVID and the pandemic, we are no longer offering that for the time being. So just know that they're both online courses offered by either instructors teaching at other community colleges using the CCC online version, or instructors only teaching at PPCC using the PPCC online campus option. Choose whatever works best for you. Once your preferences have been updated, to view your options for the specific course you would like to register for, simply click on Sections. I would like to also show you that you can search for specific courses using the CRN number, or simply you can type in the name of the course that you would like to find. This list that shows up here will give you the available courses based on our preferences that we selected, as well as conflicting courses, meaning that they conflict with our busy times or types of courses that we selected. Remember, we selected online courses as well as on campus with Centennial campus courses, right? And then it'll also give you a list of any classes that are currently full. At this time, none of them are full for spring. So let's go ahead and look at our available options. And then notice that they also organize them by type of course. So here we're looking at an online course offered through CCC Online, right? And if you scroll down, you will also be shown your Centennial on-campus courses, right, for that English class. And if we scroll down, you can see just the PPCC online courses as well. So choose your best option, and then please make note of the day it starts, the day it ends, and simply drag and drop to your schedule. If you are signing up for an on-campus course, it'll show up here on your schedule itself. If you are not, if you're signing up for online course only, it'll show up as it does here. Not on your schedule because it's an online course, so there's flexibility with regards to the day and time that you meet, right? Please note there is a banner here, yellow banner, reminding you that this is a course that requires a core requisite. So I explained that a little bit ago. Communicate with your academic advisor if you get this error message to be able to proceed, because this will depend a lot on whether or not you have taken the placement test, whether or not you brought in transcripts from different colleges with college credits, whether or not you have test scores that may be applicable to figuring out where you start. So this is why I really encourage everyone to collaborate closely and partner with an academic advisor, especially when it comes to planning out and registering for classes. And once you are ready to register, you would simply come up here and click on this blue register button. I will also say that typically there is a hyperlink here that says student payment agreement. This is something that students need to fill out and submit every semester prior to registering. The student payment agreement is your acknowledgement that you understand that outside of scholarships, military benefits, FAFSA, anything like that, anything that they don't cover, you are responsible for paying for past the drop date, unless you drop it, right? But if you don't drop the class past the drop date, and I'll talk more about drop dates in a few moments, then you are financially responsible for the difference or the full amount of that price, depending on what you qualify for, FAFSA, scholarships, benefits, etc. And then once you submit your student payment agreement, which usually takes place here, then you can register for classes. If you change your mind and you want to do this at a later time, or you've registered but want to drop the class, you would simply come here to these 3 lines and unschedule the course. Pretty simple, okay? And again here, simply unschedule the course. And so yeah, you have time, you can play with this, change it up depending up until the drop date without any financial responsibility. I will say that spring plans due to COVID, keep an eye out on our website for updates regarding that. However, I will say that all lecture classes, even though you sign up for an on-campus course, will be held online. You will still receive an on-campus fee. You will be charged as an on-campus class, not an online class. However, you will be meeting online at the time and days of your class that you register for, that you would typically be meeting in person. Unless you are in a career and technical education type class like welding, automotive, things like that, or any like a science lab, anything that requires in-person hands-on. However, we are following very strict social distancing. Speak to your instructors after you've enrolled in these type of classes, and check our website for more of the latest updates.